So it's about 4 a.m. here in DC. I woke up about 40 minutes ago, totally nauseous, unable to sleep, my stomach roiling. I imagine that there's a chance you might feel the way I do. That this election, the uncertainty about the future, this feeling of disconnection from our neighbors, our family members, our loved ones, for differing beliefs about where we are headed in the state of the world, that this disconnection is making you sick. So I thought I would get up, and instead of just sitting in bed or just meditating in my meditation space, I thought instead maybe I would come invite you to come sit with me. For many of us, this has been one hell of a hard year, 4 years, decade, depending on your views. This year with COVID and being on lockdown and losing people we love and not feeling safe. I know for myself, 4 years ago, I woke up in the middle of the night on November 9th and thought I had slipped into an alternative timeline, like I entered an alternative reality. And I felt, again, nauseous, and like there was a knot in my stomach. And that knot really hasn't fully gone away since November 9th, 2016. And so we hope for the future. We hope to live in a better place. We hope to live in a society that reflects our values. Because I really think as much polarization as there is right now in politics and in the world, fundamentally, we as Americans, we have different cultures, we have different biases, different wants, but fundamentally we aren't all that different. One of the gifts I've been given in this lifetime is the fact that I have gotten to travel and work with Americans from all over the country, from rural areas to urban areas, from major cities to farms to factories. I've been to like 48 of the 50 states. And the thing that has so impressed me is that I have found connection and love and acceptance and beauty in some of the strangest places. Like, I remember being in a tiny town in Louisiana where most of the people there worked in gas factories, and feeling kinship and brotherhood and acceptance. And logically in my head, I'm like, wow, these people couldn't be more different than me in the sense of where they come from, what are their political beliefs, what are their hobbies and life experiences. I've never gone hunting and fishing in my life in the way that they do. That fishing a little bit. My grandpa was a fisherman, he used to take me. But I felt so much kinship, I felt so much love, and it was a beautiful experience to feel like, hey, these people who I'm told are supposed to be so different than I am, we want the same things. We want our kids to be safe and happy. We want to be free to do the things that make us feel empowered. We want to have a safe place to come home to with our families. We want to give and receive love. We want to feel respected. We want to feel like we have meaningful work. There's so many people who want to sow division and say, your fellow Americans aren't like you. These people across the globe are not like you. You are exceptional and they are worthless. But we are all human beings. We are all worthy of love. We are all worthy of feeling empowered and beautiful and accepted. And there is, I know it's said a lot, but it's true, there is so much more that we have in common than that separates us. So regardless of wherever you are on an ideological or philosophical or political spectrum, I think we can all agree that we want to feel safe, we want to feel loved, we want to feel heard. So regardless of what happens either later today, the coming days, the coming weeks, I want to just meditate with you and share this idea of connection, brotherhood, and love. And that as scary as the world might seem, regardless again of your political affiliation, things are going to be okay. So let's meditate together. So take a deep breath. Remind yourself that you are safe. You are well. Everything is well. Allow yourself to let go. Physically, emotionally, mentally. You can roll your shoulders if that feels good. Feel your jaw release. Feel your belly expand and contract. Inhale to inflate, exhale to release. And whatever tenseness you're feeling inside, let it be. I know our instinct is to fade it or bury it or fix it. But instead, just allow yourself to feel the unease. It's okay to feel uncomfortable. It's okay to feel like things aren't going the way you want. It's okay to feel lost and confused and like you don't understand the world you're living in. How can people have the beliefs that they do? It's okay to feel like your country has lost its way, has lost its ideological center. It's okay to feel like there are people out there who you think want to hurt you or hurt your way of life. Breathe into the core of your being, breathe into your sorrow. Again, don't try to hide it or fix it or fade it, just let it be. And as you breathe into that space, can you almost feel like there's a knot loosening? You can almost imagine like there's a knot in your shoelace and the breath travels into the spaces between the knot. And with the exhale, it sort of just gently invites the knot to untie itself. It just starts to expand a little bit. You see some gaps. Or maybe you envision this knot of tension inside of you as being like a block of ice, and the breath is hot water pouring over it, slowly dissolving it. We want to be in a place where we're neither too willfully trying to make it leave, nor are we just totally saying, this is what it is. It's always going to be that way. From a state of surrender, a state of non-doership, we try to effect a little bit of change. We try to ease it, ease it out. You are safe, you are loved, you are beautiful. Feel yourself letting go and letting go and letting go. And then I want you to send an invitation to your guardian angels, your guiding spirits, your teachers, your gurus, your ancestors, whatever sort of support networks you feel like you have, and ask for their support. Say, I feel overwhelmed right now. I feel uncomfortable. Maybe I don't feel safe. Please help me. Please help lead me to my highest good. Please invite a sense of peace and well-being. And notice what you feel. Maybe you feel a gentle rain of peace falling down on you. Maybe you feel an opening through the crown of your head, your connection to the higher realms. Maybe you feel some pressure in your heart center. Be with your breath. Watch it travel in and out of you. Do some mantra for the releasing of obstacles inside. We can't change too much about what's happening externally, but we can change our response to it. We can enter a place of peace and acceptance. And peace and acceptance doesn't mean that you still don't work to make change in the outer world. You very much should and can. But we want to do it from a place of love, a place of I am where I am, and that's okay. I am enough, I am sufficient, I am full. Remove the blocks inside of you that are preventing you from connecting with your highest good, your sense of internal peace. Om Gam Ganapati Namaha, Om Gam Ganapati Namaha. Om Gam Ganapatiye Namaha, 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 Om Gam Ganapatiye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapatiye Namaha, 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 Om Gam Ganapatiye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapatiye Namaha, 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 Om Gam Ganapatiye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapatiye Namaha, Om Gam Ganapatiye Namaha, Om Gam Ganapati Namaha, Om Gam Ganapati Namaha. You can keep doing this mantra if you'd like. I'd like for you to bring to mind the people who you view as your political opponents, people who maybe make you angry, make you afraid. Bring them to mind and bless them. Offer them love. Offer them light and peace. Don't try to change them. Don't try to make them conform to your view. Give them love because they're deserving of it. Because they're human. Give them love so that they won't be in pain anymore and maybe enact the things that you see are vile or unfortunate. That maybe if they find peace, they'll stop trying to cause harm for others from your point of view. Offer them love. Hate towards another person really only truly harms the person who does the hating. The Buddha said anger is like a hot coal that you grip and desire to throw at someone. It hurts the person who's holding it more than it hurts the person at whom it will be thrown. Invite love for them, invite peace for them, invite healing and joy for them. Envision the whole world and envision peace and love and healing for it. Envision your family and loved ones. Envision peace and happiness for them. Wish it for yourself. Wish it for your allies. One of the teachings of Jesus and many bodhisattvas and spiritual teachers is that regardless of what somebody does to you, offer them love. If somebody berates you, love them. If somebody spits on you, love them. If somebody slaps you, love them. It's so hard to do, but it's so necessary. So no matter what happens today, no matter if you find yourself in the same place I am tomorrow morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, feeling nauseous, uncertain about the future of your country or yourself, maybe find your own little sacred meditation space and start offering up love, offering up gratitude for what you do have. Because regardless of the outcome, we are all so blessed. And regardless of the outcome, regardless of the riots that will inevitably follow from either side, know that we have more in common than we have that separates us. We have shared humanity. We have a shared right to love and life and to feel respected and to feel heard. So that's my invitation for you. Spread light. Dwell in light. Dwell in love. No matter what happens, you're going to be okay. Thank you for joining me this early Tuesday morning. Namaste.